Look at all these daffodils. So my dad built this house in like 1979 and it is still standing. It is completely abandoned. Someone else owns the land, but in case for all of you wondering why I have this desire to live in the middle of nowhere, in the woods, and be self-sustainable, well, yeah, this is pretty much it. Look at this, is insane. We're just down here in the middle of nothing. We got permission to come here, by the way. Look at this old wood stove. Wow. This is where I grew up. Wow, look at, oh, it's going to fall down, isn't it? They have all this.
There's a big snake in it.
Where?
Is that your room?
You go over there to the door there.
That's our front door right there, though.
Yeah.
Well,
And in the back.
here. Can you see it? Wow, this is amazing. It's still standing.
Can I go in, please?
No, girl.
You let her up there. Be careful, Sarah, if you go in there.
The fan.
Did anyone else live in
Wow. Where did the snake go?
Are the stairs gone?
I'm sure.
Look at the fan.
Oh, your books are still there, Sarah.
Look at this door still standing.
There's a bird's nest.
Yeah, probably. I don't want the kids going inside.
No, kids don't go in. I'm a grown adult.
Oh, you have a tick on you.
Who does?
There's a tick
Where?
on your butt. Oh, it just kind of.
Hey, get up there so you can look.
What is that? Oh,
Then that's the kitchen. The kitchen was back there.
Papa can.
See the sink right there? Where that big window is? From what I understand, that was here when they bought it.
I have a bunch of ticks on my shoe. I have a bunch of ticks.
we all do.
Look, they're in my shoe. They're in my shoe. Stop pulling it out! What?
Yeah, I told you, they like them many kids. Luke's gonna have ticks on him too. See,
Aunt Sarah, grab a book.
David, cut them cedars down and go.
No, I know.
You know that?
No, I know. I remember we
See
used
right
to.
there? The cedars?
Look at how nice they are. Still standing.
They'll last for hundreds of years.
It's amazing.
You don't want your book back? It's an amazing book.
Here, Charlotte. You see your Uncle David cut them, see the beams there?
Yeah.
He cut them on this place here out of the woods. And he brought them up here with his mules or his pony, whatever he
Our
had.
pony.
And then he built this part here.
Is that your brother?
Yeah, that.
The stairs are still here, Danny.
They are?
Uh-huh.
Oh, look.
And he built this too. He built this bookcase.
The outhouse is gone. I don't know for sure.
There's a big horse right there.
The stove is still here.
Look at that cedar tree there. See, that's what, Charlotte, see that cedar tree there?
Yeah.
That's what them beams are. No, this is new. This part. You see that?
The refrigerator's still here. The stove is still here. The stairs are still here. No. All these, he built all these shelves in here too.
Our rug is still here, the couch frame.
I felt a tick on my face.
People have their hand on it better than I am.
Miranda, you can come in. You don't want to come in?
Right, it's way grown up if we were here.
I know.
You want to go upstairs?
Just be really careful, Danny.
Do you want to go upstairs?
That part back there looks pretty sturdy yet.
Yeah.
It's just the foundation that's shitty, but everything. The stairs are still here, Danny.
Yeah, I saw 4 foot long something.
Look at the stove; it's still here.
Be careful, Sarah.
No, I am. Look at all this stuff; it's still here. Look at how nice it looks. Oh, it's gorgeous. I want a house in the middle of the forest like this. Rebecca, what's this?
The upstairs floor is broken.
Is it?
That part of the floor is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Just don't jump.
Yeah, if you walk really slow. These stairs are
Yeah, she gave it to me. I have ticks crawling all over me.
old Milwaukee beer cans. There's beer cans all over. It's like a haunted house.
This is a
There's that.
That's not good. That's so usable material there, Sarah.
I know, it's nice. Look at this, how gorgeous this stays.
Can I look through the window?
Yeah, you can go look through the window.
Yeah.
Where's that? You think that barn's gone? Was it like this when they bought it? Was it all was it grown up when they bought it? Was it all grown up like this? And they cleaned it out. This spot used to be our back. So over there, Charlotte, you see that where it's covered? That used to be our outhouse.
Oh.
Cause we peed and pooed outside.
There's a really old Pepsi can.
Yeah, probably a bunch of beer cans. Our tree house used to be back there.
Oh, the fridge is still there.
Huh?
The fridge is still there.
Yeah, there's a fridge in there and everything. Yeah, we just kind of up and left.
What's still there? A fridge. Aunt Miranda, your fridge is still there.
Look at the bees.
How old is this house?
Older than me, 50 years old. Well, my dad built most of it, but it was a little house when we moved here.
Keep getting everywhere on me.
You want to go back? Is there some is that an daffodils there?
Yeah, those are daffodils.
There's a bunch of mason jars
Where?
over there.
Are they broken?
Mother planting?
Probably.
No, they're not broken. There's one right here.
Is this much different than where you live now?
Here?
A lot different?
Yeah, I don't live in the woods.
You don't live in the woods? Well, this wasn't woods here. It was here.
But I don't live this deep. I live right near a road. My my house is on the woods.
Yeah.
It is on the road. I would love to live here. Are you kidding?
The concept is the same, Sarah.
The concept is the same.
What?
But yes, the concept. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I am how I am, this is it. This explains a lot. This place is crazy. Our outhouse used to be right here. We had an outhouse right here, and then our tree house was way back there, side of the house. And all those timbers you saw in the house, my dad basically cut those timbers, used the horses that we had to pull it. He did everything himself by hand. Yeah, so pretty crazy to be back here. Haven't been down here in years, which, I mean, we don't usually come because it's, you know, someone else's property, it's private property, but we kind of got permission to be down here. So yeah, crazy. Anyways, there's lots of ticks, there's snakes. When I lived here, it was a lot. It obviously was much better manicured. We had horses and cows and everything down here. But Oh, these woods are beautiful. And I'm convinced they're haunted. There used to be like a little barn right here. This was all the driveway, so we're about a quarter mile off the road. This is called for those of you who are not familiar with a holler, this is a holler in the south. Yep, so it's crazy. The road, I mean, it's a dead end road way out here. Pretty wild. Pretty wild. I didn't plan on coming here. And yeah, it's so, I don't know. It's just, we wanted to show all my like niece and nephews where we came from because they're all city kids. They live in the city. They have no idea. I mean, we didn't have running water. We didn't have, you know, it was the 80s. People who wanted to go off-grid, it was like the time, the movement, the homesteading movement, the homesteading act, you know. It's like my parents had 40 acres out here, and you know, but when they died, the land got sold off because it was a very traumatic experience for everyone involved. It's not a, you know, but anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. So yeah, so it's not like, sometimes it's a bit stressful and sad to come down here, but, and I am convinced it's haunted. I think these lands are gnarly, but I gotta figure out how to get out of here. So yeah. Yeah, so basically 2 different people now own the land. Well, the land I grew up on is owned by somebody else, and then the woman who owned, we always had an easement, so this part was never my parents' land, and it's just gorgeous here. It's gorgeous. I love it here. I do, but I don't know. You know, after you go through something kind of traumatic in your life, you kind of want to get away, far away from where that as possible, which I guess I have kind of done. But I like coming back. I like seeing this beauty and, you know, living in Colombia. God, it's about as far away as I can go to, you know. Oh gosh, I don't know. Look at this. So where I was, we was way back up in there in that holler. Yeah, so now we're walking out of it. This is, they said, was called Copperhead Holler because there's so many copperheads down here. But I'm just not looking close enough at the ground to see anything, and I got shoes and jeans on. But look at this beautiful. The memories. Good times. Good times until they weren't. This is beautiful weather. Maybe one day I'll buy a little cabin in the woods, but I don't know. We'll see. I think it might be a bit too traumatizing to live here again, somewhere like this, but I don't know. It's always in the back of my mind. You never know what's gonna happen. All right, we're gonna take these girls. We're gonna go up to the cemetery now, and then maybe we'll go into town and I'll show you the little tiny town. There's a ton of daffodils right there in that front yard. This is a dead-end road. If you keep going to the right, it's a dead-end road. We saw a woman who lives up there. Actually, she's lived there since we grew up here. She knew who I was. Thanks for watching my channel. And she's watching my channel. And so yeah, thank you for giving us permission to come down here. It was good for the kids to see where we come from. Yeah. But yeah, dead end road. This is the road. Middle of nowhere. We're about 30 minutes from town. Small town. Oh, you got flowers. Good. Where's Amy?
Can you get that one?
Where's Amy at?
Danny, I got a blind.
Alright, let's go check the ticks.
That's good.
All right. Let's go to the cemetery and go. Get out of here.
You guys okay?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I remember that.
Your belly button. Bro, why was that one in my hair so big?
Maybe, I don't know how that works.